And good afternoon, everyone. This is Kilo Charlie 9, Victor Kilo Victor, and this is the Friday afternoon Qso-Vlog network. If you have a radio you want to check out, give us a shout. We're recording now, live till 5, and then we'll post it up on YouTube, so you can come by later and do a call letter search for KC9VKV, and that will take you to our Qso-Vlog page. We're now running about 800 or so Qso-Vlog air checks, and this afternoon we're also running 4 Internet SDR receivers, monitoring Rochester, New York, Atlanta, Georgia, Alexandria, Virginia, and Milford, Pennsylvania, trying to get a better copy on our 100-watt friends. And today, a special thank you shout-out to all the folks at the Rochester Internet SDR facility for their great assistance and service. And now the audio from these 4 SDR receivers comes up on a 6-position rotary selector. Also on this selector is our local receiver audio. And today our local receiver is running 2 10-foot vertical magnetic loop antennas, one aimed north and south, the other east and west. The north and south mag loop can be rotated. They are selected by a 3-position rotary selector. Position 3 on this selector is a co-phase option that many times is 3 to 4 dB hotter than mag loop 1 or 2 by themselves. We do use a lot of rotary selectors in our shack, mainly because there's nothing faster than a rotary switch for comparing multiple signals. Well, those are our working conditions. How about yours? This is the Friday afternoon Qso-Vlog network. And now, let's check in and see if CHARLEY-K1GZL is on frequency to bring us up to date on the latest 40-meter band propagation. Charlie's QTH is up in the northern New Hampshire area, near the Canadian border. Charlie, got a copy?
Near the Canadian border. Charlie, got a copy?
Ice up. The other day we picked up 8.5. The other day we picked up 8.5 inches of snow, but we've had freezing drizzle, and it's all over the antenna. And about 75% of my power is reflected coming back. And my and I don't think I'm putting out 200 watts. So the loading is way off until I get rid of the ice gem if it's stopping. KC9VKV, K1GZL, badly iced up.
Roger, Charlie. Do you copy me pretty good?
Roger, Charlie. Do you copy me pretty good?
Oh, yeah, you're 9, a little over S9. Beautiful copy, but in my case, I'm just can't load the rig at all, hardly.
All right, well, listen, from time to time we do get emails and comments, and I have an email that pertains to you, Roger.
No, that pertains to you, Roger.
Roger, that'd be interesting.
All right, it comes from, well, let me keep it secret who it is until maybe you can guess. It says, Jim, just listened to your June QSO with Charlie Morgan, K1GZL. FYI, 65 years ago, in Lake Mohawk, Sparta, New Jersey, Charlie, then known as Lenny, was my Elmer. He was then W2ZGG and lived with his folks. His father was W2MUP on the shores of the lake. I spent hours at his house listening to him work the world with a Globe King 500B and a Collins 75A3. Eventually, in 1956, I got my novice license as KN2RXY. He was then, as now, a dedicated wire antenna guy. Before he left New Jersey for Maine in 1956 or 57, he helped me put up a 2-element 40-meter inverted V-wire beam at my house, pointed north towards Maine, naturally. Through periods of action and inaction in the bands, I'd check in with him occasionally. He's 10 years older than me, and I'm amazed he's still at it up there in New Hampshire. Hopefully he's letting someone younger help him with that lovely wire antenna farm he has. I'm pretty much QRT anymore, so if you do QSO with him again, please tell him hello from George, K2RXY, still in Scottsdale, Alabama, Arizona. Roger?
Still, Alabama, Arizona. Roger?
Oh, yeah. Bill Seaton, yeah. He lived, about a half a mile south of me at Lake Mohawk in the woods. And, he used to come over many times. And about 10 years ago, I was working him in Scottsdale, Arizona, quite frequently, Jim. So it's a small world. It's a small world, and there's a lot of time that passes quickly. Go ahead.
Oh, roger that for sure, Charlie. I just had to pass that along to you. How many years ago was that?
How many years ago was that?
Oh boy, that's a good one. That is a good one. I would say, probably 1962. Wait a minute. It was before that. Oh shoot. It might have been 1957. So that was 1957. So that would be 62 years ago. 62 years ago. Gadzooks. Go ahead.
Roger. Yes, I just had a good friend that I haven't seen in 50 years, since 1967. We worked together. He was the chief engineer at one of the stations I worked at in 1967, and hadn't seen him since then. And he just gave me a call, said he found my address on my internet location, and gave me a call. So it was really, we tried to get together, but it being the Thanksgiving weekend or Thanksgiving Day, we just couldn't put it together. But we are going to try to get together and have dinner and reminisce about old times. But that's the thing about memories. You put them away and then bring them out from time to time and think about them. Roger.
Time to time and think about them. Roger.
I'll sign with you now, and I'll catch you hopefully next week. But I've got so much ice on the antenna. I don't have anything going out at all, hardly. But you're coming in fine. Here you are.
Occasionally, he's 10 years older than me, and I'm amazed he's still at it up there in New Hampshire. Hopefully, he's letting someone younger help him with that lovely wire antenna farm he has. I'm pretty much QRT anymore, so if you do QSO with him again, please tell him hello from George, K2RXY, still in Scottsdale, Alabama, Arizona. Roger?
Okay, Jim, I hope that came through with my very weak signal today. Everything is beautiful. The trees are full of snow, and we had 8.5 inches 2 days ago. Boy, did it come down. 70. We're clear at the moment, and thank you so much for picking me up.
Roger, Charlie. Well, you were getting out. I was getting about a 10 on you at the Milford, PA SDR, and then it kind of faded. And so I did go to my local magnetic loops in Koffei's position, and you were giving me a 7 there. So you are getting out. So thanks for checking in and saying hello, and we'll catch you next Friday. 3s for now. This is Kilo Charlie 9, Victor Kilo Victor. And this is the Friday afternoon Qso-Vlog network. If you have a radio you want to check out, give us a shout.